What's up, folks? Gabe Montgomery here, 10 Horse Money YouTube channel, and we're at Perry County Community Lake in Perryville, Missouri. This is a lesser known series video. A lot of work on this parking lot. They put trees up, they got landscaping timber. Looks pretty good. The lake's up. We've had a bunch of rain here the last couple of days, but the water looks pretty good. Let's walk down here on the boat ramp and see what the water looks like. I'm thinking it's just a couple foot visibility. Looks pretty good to me, actually. Overcast conditions, got a light breeze. It's supposed to clear up this afternoon. Got a few hours to dump in here and putt around, see what's going on in this lake. If you guys haven't checked this lake out, it holds some pretty big fish. I don't know if I'll catch any today, but there's some pretty good fish in here. Good shad population. You got some white bass or hybrid stripers or stripers going on. This has got like an aeration system out in the middle of the lake, so the water quality is pretty good most of the year. Yeah, it's looking about like 2 foot visibility here at the old boat ramp. Let's put this, let's dump this boat in the water and see what's going on. I'm ready to get out there. I don't have much time. I want to see if I can catch a few fish and figure something out. Here we go.
There he is. Fish is sitting there out off that little shade line. Little guy. Get in here, buddy. That was on a little black powerworm, 1/4 ounce weight. 3-aught Gamakatsu Superline EWG. I don't know. Gotta start somewhere, right? We're on the board. Water temps are 82.6 degrees. Ooh, really? Just like that, huh? Going to skip some of this freshly flooded stuff with the swim jig. See if I can get a bite or two, and I might come back down through it and actually flip it a little slower. See if I can catch some fish shallow. Maybe they've moved up a little bit, I don't know. We'll find out. There he is. Well, got hung up a fish way up underneath that stuff. He's off it now. Another bite? No, bluegills. Bluegills is all over these worms. So bluegills is all over these worms. Yeah.
All right, here's one of those aerators. Boom, just bubbles. Bubbles everywhere. That's what it looks like on side scan. Looks like there's definitely some bait hanging around it. It's pretty interesting. Very interesting.
bite. Bluegills. Bluegills. There we go. That's a big one, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God, come on baby, get in here. Get in here. All right. Look at that. Tokyo rig, what? Get out of here. Talk about it a little bit. Look at that, folks. That is a nice fish. It's throwing this little, it's called an Easy T rig by Cumberland Pros. It's basically a Tokyo rig, 1/4 ounce weight, and I had a little baby brush hog. Just flipped it up there next to some wood, and it just got tight. But man, that is a solid fish. Strong too. Let's let this baby back. Okay. Come on, honey. Beautiful fish. Yes. Let's let her go. That's a good solid fish. Man, she's mean. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was a heck of a bite. Boy. Oh, Google eye. Pumpkin seed. All right, midday report. Water temp's like 84 degrees and the sun has come out. The wind's picked up a little bit. Catching a few fish, but they're not jumping on the hook, having to work for them. So far, the best bait has been that little Tokyo rig. I mean, I caught pretty solid fish on the Tokyo rig, and I've been picking up a few other ones. Swim jig's been getting a few bites. Water clarity, it's about 1 to 3 foot visibility, just depending on where you're at. I'm by the dam right now, and it's quite a bit clearer. And there's a lot of fish out here suspended. I'm getting ready to tie on an underspin and play around out here and see if I can get some of these suspended fish to bite. There he is. Decent fish. Shokeo rig. Get up in here, Busta. And he ate that. It was right on the fall. Right on the fall. Go, another Tokyo rig fish. That fish ate it. Right on the fall, man. My line just never got tight. It's fun. Trying something different. And just like that, yeah. Lost my bait though, that's weird. There we go. Little guy. Counts. Swim jig. Sucker, got my flipper. Come on, man. You bite. There he is. Little guy. Little guy. Right on Z-Rip wrap. Little Tokyo rig. I don't know. It counts for something, don't it?
That's a wrap on Perry County Lake. You know, Perry County Lake is a small lake and it gets a lot of pressure. It's right next to a town of almost 10,000 people. So even as I was there in the middle of the day, I would see people pull in the parking lot there and fish on their lunch break. Decent day, I mean, mediocre day, I would say, but about what I expected for the middle of the day in the summertime. You know, the bite gets really tough during the summer in the middle of the day. So I was just happy to catch a few fish. I did catch a really good fish. And the way I caught the fish was kind of cool too. I caught a few fish on a worm, a few fish on a swim jig, but the star of the show was this little guy right here. This is the Cumberland Pro Easy T rig. It's basically Cumberland Pro's version of the Tokyo rig. And I'm gonna be doing a one lake, one man, one bait video with this Tokyo rig where I just throw it all day long. I'm gonna rig up a couple different ones. But that's what I caught a few fish on today. Just a baby brush hog, green pumpkin, 1/4 ounce tungsten weight on 15-pound test, and actually like a 7-foot medium heavy Hawgz Custom Light. It's a Magnum rod, so kind of a heavy rod. You can jack them with that. This rig's got a, let's see, what did I have on here? I had a 3/0. It comes with a 3/0 gammy, just standard wire hook. You can actually get them in a 2/0, 3/0, 4/0, and maybe a 5/0. But that 3/0 works really good with the baby brush hog. And I'm gonna take this thing out and play with it a little bit more. It's kind of exciting. You know, I didn't catch a lot of fish today, but the way I caught them was cool. It was something a little bit different. I kind of put this in my hand for a little while and played around with it, got comfortable with it. You know, I'll talk a little bit about that in the future, maybe after I go out and spend some more time on the lake with it and play around with some different options of baits and stuff like that. But that's really all I got for you. You know, Perry County's one of those lakes that if you live close, go check it out. It's got a lot of hybrid stripers in there. Greg from Backyard Bassins told me multiple times about in the fall time, the hybrid striper fishing can be phenomenal. A lot of 3 to 5 pound fish. They get grouped up on the shad. You know, that lake has the aerators. It's got a ton of shad. I mess with the stripers a little bit. I saw them out there off of the dam and, you know, suspended in about 12 foot of water. And I'd get a bump every once in a while on like a hair jig or a swim jig or an underspin, but they just wouldn't commit. So they're in there. You can see them out there. They're just kind of in a funk today, but fun day regardless. Thumbs up if you appreciate the content. Subscribe to the channel. Until next time.